Coach Josh Cook of the George Rogers Clark Cardinals, with players Aiden Sloan, Jerome Orton, Sam Parrish, and Sammy Hernandez. Coach, comments on the double overtime victory.
Well, if you're asking questions of why that it's important for me to get a guy like this, and these guys all get it. They all get it, because you have certain guys that just sacrifice. And his minutes tonight, his IQ was just so huge for us. And it's not going to show up on the stat sheet based on points. It's going to show up on the stat sheet based on him understanding what he's got to do to come in and help our basketball team at the right moments. And we've always understood that. That's something we've preached all year, and we just want to make sure we included him here. That was a gut check game. I'm proud of our guys. There's just got to be a belief here. It's 11 o'clock game. You had a battle last night. You won how many overtimes is that? I don't know, 3? 2? Sorry, I lost count. But yeah, but at the end of the day, you have to stay with your guys and just keep believing and believe there's a purpose and faith behind this, that you're going to be deserving. And in the end, these games, I think, are just making us more deserving. And so I'm super proud of them.
Okay, questions? Right up front.
Coach, you're kind of hinting at it, but can you speak to this team's tenacity?
Man, they're just tough. Like, if you see them in practice, you would get the competitive drive. Now, is it too much sometimes? They can be a lot to deal with at times, but it's the fact that they want to win, and they will put that first. As hard as that is for 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, they truly get the ideal of, hey, I want to play for something bigger. And with that, it just brings that energy and toughness that guys will go do whatever it takes to win. And no, I can't say enough about them, honestly.
Aiden, you missed that free throw at the end of the first time, overtime. How much was that weighing on you or fueling you in the second overtime?
Not really at all. I mean, I had hit 4 before that, so I was feeling pretty good about it. Even that one rummed out, so I didn't really have much worry about my shot. The stress is always there, but like I said yesterday, I was praying, and I've been in that situation the day before, so there was not really much pressure.
Aiden, back at you. You're the 6th leading scorer on this team. Obviously, it's not about points with you. It's more assists, getting everybody involved. But some big buckets there in the overtime and in the fourth. And just kind of tell me how, maybe that gear switches maybe a little bit when, maybe the team needs a bucket or something, and whether you're dishing it off or scoring it yourself. Just tell me a little bit about that.
I think probably the most special thing about this team is that we all can go, so whenever other guys aren't hitting, it's not that I don't score because I don't want to. Everybody wants to score, but we got guys stepping up every game. So tonight was just my turn. Next game, it could be somebody completely different. It just depends on what we need.
Here in the middle.
Coach, they went up 2 there late in the fourth quarter. Talk about the 3 that Sam hit, and for Sam as well. They kind of had the momentum. He hits the 3 to put you guys back up 1. Talk about that play, and then for Sam as well.
Well, Sam's got that ultimate gift that he believes the next shot's going in. And he's not afraid to shoot it, and he will shoot it. So, I mean, it was a great pass, a great find, and having confidence there to step in and make that shot was just tremendous. And, honestly, it was like a slow motion, me watching the ball go up, hoping it just, is it going to go in? But it's just a confident shot that, honestly, in practice, so we do game situations all the time. Now, have we done triple overtime or double overtimes? Not all the time. But we do. We do too many games. We do it probably the last month we do it a ton, where they have to be in situations, and a lot of times these guys are going back and forth, head to head. And so it puts a situation where Sam is going against a Jerome, and somebody has to make the play to win. And so to say they're prepared, they honestly are, because it's something they experience, but their competitive drive is what makes the practices where they're experiencing and they get it. Can I make one comment on a guy that I really wanted to? Trent Edwards is the game changer, and what he does defensively is just amazing. What he's done the past 2 days as far as how he can take so many shots, and these guys all get it. These guys, he's unbelievable, man. Like, you guys don't see, like, when his motor goes, he is just so special. Our college one day is going to decide they're going to get a really, really special player, because in about 3 years, people are going to look at Trent Edwards and say, wow, I remember him when he was dominating the state tournament. I just didn't know he was going to be that good.
Right here on the end.
Coach, how did your defense affect Lincoln County shooting in the first quarter, and what did you see in them in the way they fought back?
A lot of it was Trent. We were doing a great job. We didn't have legs then too. I mean, our legs a little better. We're doing a great job of taking away and making Smith be a little more difficult, not letting him get the basketball as easy. Then we got in foul trouble. Tanner's one of our high IQ defenders. He knows where he's supposed to be, and he's such a great rebounder. But really, we're funneling a lot to Trent and making guys play at Trent. Because what Trent is as all these guys know, they all want to play one-on-one every day because they know he's such a challenge. And if you have to go with Trent, Trent changes the game for us. And then these guys can do their assignments as far as if it's Sam chasing, guarding the best ball handler, Aiden guarding a shooter, Jerome guarding a one-on-one player, Sammy and high IQ guy can guard any spot on the floor. Our defense, I think once we got tired and Lincoln kind of got that belief, they hit shot after shot. So I'm just proud our guys kept believing and kept grinding.
Okay, final questions here. We'll get the athletes out.
Coach, a minute 12 left there, the fourth tie game, run it out, 3 timeouts left. What's your theory in that situation? Is it normally just let them go, or do you usually try to set something up?
I've done it all kinds of ways, honestly. At the end of the day, it's really good. And if coaching's living in the moment, it's not like you can sit and say, program yourself, this one will do, this one will do. It's a reaction. And if you have it just thought in your head over and over and just live in the moment, it's a dream. You almost have to dream as a coach. And for me, I'm just living in the moment out there and just reacting to that. When I trusted my guys, I've called timeouts, I've not called timeouts. At the end of the day, I'm going to trust my kids, and whether or not a shot goes in or not, I'm going to back them 100% because I believe in them.
Last question right here.
Sammy, what was your mindset coming in late in the game?
Just try to do whatever it takes to help the team win. I'm not always in there at times, but I always got to stay ready because I just want to win as much as they do.
Okay, with that, Coach, we'll let you guys go and get some rest and get ready for the state championship.